Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We join our party back inside the Gauntlet of Shar as they are preparing to insert the several stones that they have found while clearing this area. We left this place to just finish up other stuff in the act I wanted to do. Moonrise Towers is left defenseless, and now it is time to strike. Kalark is going to approach the device in front of him, the ancient altar, and insert one of the many umbral gems that we have found. As we do that, we see a platform spring to life and approach our heroes. Now everyone's going to step on. Even Astarion, do you hear that, vampire? You're going to stop playing your song and move! Today should be a very fun episode. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you are enjoying the Baldur's Gate 3 content, then make sure you show your support by hitting that like button on the video. Well, we are going to see Kalark press the traversal gem as our entire party begins to descend inside of the main chamber. Now, we saw more of this place than I ever have before, and that dead justiciar on the floor is proof enough to show it. However, we still think that True Soul Nier is hanging out somewhere. I think that it was his goal to mess with Balthazar. So, yes, we did not strike Balthazar down. He is continuing just as he was in our original playthrough. We should see him, but let's see if this plays out any different. This shrine has room for 4 more umbral gems, so let's just start plugging them in there. Do I have to open it each time, or are you just gonna... Okay, I do. That's fine. I really wish the item socket thing would remember where I left it and just stay over there. Okay, perfect. Yes, right underneath my inventory as always. All of the umbral gems are placed. I'm interested to see how this goes without Shadowheart in our party. So let's run it down. This is a really, really big moment for her, but we're not Dark Justiciars.
You show great potential.
Do not falter. Wait, was that Shar speaking to me?
Descend to the NIGHTSONG. Make a sacrifice. Rise again. A dark justiciar.
No, I don't think I want that. Also, many of the candles around the room just immediately ignited.
Gathered. You are ready, or so you hope.
Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change. And if my enlightened plan works the way I think it will, it'll change in our favor.
As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Oh no. Help! Help! Take me back! Is there a lifeguard? They didn't teach swimming in the crash. Help! I have no fat on my body. Last time I was in here, on Zen, on the Dark Urge run, I nearly lost my entire party on turn 1. I hope things go a little bit better this time.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
What is this place?
The Shadowfell, or at least a little pocket of it, repurposed to house the Relic.
Oh, quite an elaborate setup here. Is the Relic really that good?
There is not a shadow of a doubt. But don't take my word for it. Come, see for yourself.
And there he goes. I want to fly like that.
unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Oh, yes. Kalark has noticed that he feels a little lighter on his feet. This is just like the astral prism, where we can leap to our heart's content, and hopefully our team decides to follow us. One of them is always a little bashful. Nah, they're on the way good. And we see images of other dark justiciars along this path. What are they saying? Listen to her, urging us to do Shar's will. I don't think this is actually on the main path here. We need to go to the left. A very big area, and you may have noticed a focal point in the middle that we're running towards. Kill her, say the illusions. Listen to her, kill her.
Descend to her.
We should start to see it as we come across this corner, I think. We have to be close in range. The artifact that Ketheric was looking for is, in fact, a person of some kind. We see that now up ahead. The rest of our party will drop down one more time. And then I think I'm going to send Astarion in. He's going to check it out. Maybe the two of us can go together. I like that plan. Astarion approaches.
Balthazar. Come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart?
Is that what I am?
I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketheric. I welcome the sight of him after these 100
I like
years.
her.
He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General
Say that again?
Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey.
Wait, the NIGHTSONG is a person this whole time. The artifact we were sent to find is standing in front of us. What are you gonna do to her?
Bring her home. What else? Aelin is so much more than you comprehend. She is an Aasimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation and lending her immortal strength to General Thorm. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Theoretically.
Most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference.
Could she be transferred to me? Cleric of Tiamat! I care not for the holy creature, but you tricked me, necromancer, and now you die. Wow, I didn't expect that. So I think if Balthazar takes the prisoner, that's not good for me. We don't want to let that happen. So our options are: number one, if she's what making him vulnerable, then you need to leave. Or, no, I care not for the holy creature, but you tricked me, foul creature.
Death only frightens those of limited vision. You should be terrified, godling.
Limited vision. He is missing one eye. That's very, very insensitive. Balthazar has hastened himself. It also appears he has sanctuary around him of some kind. At least that's my impression. It might be mage armor or the aura that I'm seeing there. He focuses Kalark with a ray of sickness. I am not going to react. He tries another ray of sickness on Kalark. That time it does 31 entire points of damage in a single turn. We see a ranged attack being done to Lae'zel. Cutting Word should help it miss. There are undead next to her as well. Another ranged attack going out on Gale. He charms his would-be attacker with his mind. We now see Kalark in a bit of a bad spot here. We're going to move to the other side of the Apostate Destroyer, and we are going to use a pushing flurry of blows. Not only did that straight up kill the target, but I sent his bones flying through a cyclone in another dimension. That should mean that we might be able to retreat if we need to. We're going to see Astarion move into the kind of center of the room. I'm going to cast Confusion on the far side, attempting to hit Balthazar and as many of his skeletons as I can. Some of them won't know who their allies are, who the enemies are. Balthazar saved the check, so did the large destroyer next to him, but several of the defenders around them have broken. We are going to fall back just a little bit further. Lae'zel is going to place darkness upon where we land, making it so none of the enemies can see in or out of that area. However, Lae'zel is different. She can see in magical darkness, and this is the exact surprise she has been waiting to throw at our enemies. Kalark is going to move from the shadows towards the Apostate Destroyer on the far side, and with two swift punches, not quite able to take him down. I was actually relying on that to get back to safety. Okay, we might have a slight problem here if Kalark is unable to return. Yeah, if I move back, that's an attack of opportunity. Kalark might be going down here. Crap. Everyone else is, I think, safe inside of the shadow. Even with the confusion, we're still seeing them move forward towards us. Well, Gale, up on the high ground, does have two combatants he's going to have to deal with on his own. And I do mean on his own. No one is able to get back to Gale to help him. So this means that we could do a Ray of Frost and try to kite back. This means we could try the Resilient Sphere. I think what I'm going to do is just upcast a magic missile. This guy's charmed, so he's not going to hit me anyway, and I'm going to fire all of those magic missiles at the Arcane Sentinel on the far side. That takes him down. That's a level 2 spell slot done, and Gale's going to end his turn right there. We then see many of the attackers around the room now only able to see Kalark, beginning to focus damage on him. He was protected until he moved out. I really thought I was going to be able to kill this giant target. More creatures moving into the blind now, trying to swing at Astarion. I don't think that's going to go well. They're mostly just feeling around in the dark and hoping they hit something. Kalark does take a sizable hit off on the side. Another ranged attack coming down from above. It does miss. Both attacks from above do miss. But now the large creature behind Kalark hits him in the back of the head with that club. He is dizzy right now, but put to sleep by a mage. Kalark is in a terrible, terrible spot. Wait, well, one of the confused mages fires off an attack. Cloud kill on Kalark wakes him up. Only 4 HP remaining as another critical miss goes flying by. One of the Apostate Sentinels is still in play as Balthazar Misty steps up to the top. That target is charmed, so it can only see. Oh, there he goes. He'll be fine, don't you worry. Kalark does fall, but now Lae'zel begins to work her magic inside of the magic. A cleave is the first thing that rips forward, hopefully hitting multiple of the targets here. Yes, taking down 2 of the skeletons at her feet. Lae'zel then moves forward, ending the life of the other, and with her bonus action, tries to push the other skeleton off the platform. However, her athletics leave a little to be desired. That cloud kill over there is looking terrifying. We will try to help out our monk, but I can't get too much closer because of the cloud kill. We could try to control Balthazar. What are his stats looking like? High int, low whiz, medium whiz, low charisma. All right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to step out of the darkness. I'm going to cast a glyph of warding up to the high ground of sleep. Now, I don't think undead can sleep. Oh, it's out of my move. Oh, never mind. I can't cast it onto the high ground. I thought the range was a little bit further. I don't know if undead can sleep. I don't know if Balthazar counts as an undead. He does. So maybe that was a bad plan in the first place. What we're going to do instead is a glyph of thunder on the ground, hitting these 3 targets next to me. Fully killed 2 of them, and the other one, well, he's not feeling great. We could try a healing word on Clark if he gets up in there. It may not still be good. He may go down again. We'll find out. Either way, I'm moving back. I'm not moving back into the darkness. Astarion is literally 1 step away from that. Isn't that disappointing? It's like he didn't move in enough. Well, we'll go ahead and end his turn. Clark looks behind him, sees the massive creature, and does a toppling blow to make sure he's removed. Now, Clark will take attacks of opportunity. He dodged 1 and made it out of the cloud kill. Lae'zel is going to not do anything. Her turn's already done. Oh, Astarion is in a bad spot there. Clark already used his actions. Everything is done. We'll see how this goes. We do see skeletons moving out of the cloud kill and towards Astarion. Funny enough, Astarion has 21 AC, the highest in my party. So of anyone to be visible right now, it's actually good that it's him. I could rescue him if we need to, but I actually believe in his AC. I genuinely do. We are going to see Gale move up with the same attack. This is a maybe just 3, and then another off on a weakened enemy if I can. That guy's not weakened, and the other one's too far. So I'm going to hedge my bets. I'm going to move up. And I want to focus that big guy with 1 and the rest on him. Oh, shit, I did a level 1. That may not be enough to kill him. No! Not enough movement to push him off. So Gale also has an archer next to him. Does Cloud Kill hurt undead? No, they're immune to Cloud Kill. Thank you for answering that question. They tried to enter the sphere, but are blinded. Good dodge for Astarion. That club could have definitely dented some of his bones. Immune to Cloud Kill yet again is another one of the creatures. Moves down, blinded, taking its hold. Cutting words. He rolled a natty 20 on blind. No. In the blind, he still landed the attack. No. Astarion does take 5 damage from the high ground. I'm not going to do anything with Ray of Frost. No counter spells necessary. But it is Balthazar's turn again. He uses one of his actions to get closer. He's concentrating on that cloud kill, but it looks like he still has haste. I'm going to try a charm instead of a counter spell, and it worked! Incredible! It worked! All right, that's going to be the rest of his turn, actually stepping away with that bonus action. Gale, because he didn't finish off that target, does get hit in the face, but now we see Lae'zel begin to emerge again. Huge hit onto 1 undead nearby, takes their life away. Another completely oh my god, she shattered the 3 skeletons next to her, still inside of the darkness. They literally don't even know what hit them. They just know they don't exist anymore. We are then going to do a mass healing word. This is from our necklace. It is going to empower Lae'zel's weapon even more, get Clark back on his feet, and because it's just my bonus action, I could potentially hit another Confuse up here on the high ground since it ended. 3 of the 4 targets are confused, and then I'm just going to slip away into the darkness. 1 swing, he didn't hit, and there we go. Immediately as Astarion returns to the shadows, Clark emerges and does a toppling attack on the destroyer before moving back into the shadows. Okay, Clark is very weakened. He's dazed. He's never been hit this hard in his life, but he's still landing those hits. Everyone ends their turn in the safety of darkness. That is assuming that the cloud kill doesn't get moved. And now we are going to see Gale. Can you push this guy? 40% chance? Oh, I took it. I really believed. Gale is going to cast a level... Oh, can't quite reach because of the darkness. Dang. Well, we could still do a level 2. There's probably 2 targets here. And then I'm going to try to take down the caster with the last 2 shots of our magic missile. Not quite enough to kill them in the middle of the room. Gale is going to move up again and end his turn. One of the archers in the center of the room sees Gale up on the high ground. We're going to try our charm yet again to make it so they cannot attack us. It was successful one more time. The low health caster tries to cast blindness on Gale to stop down his rain of arrows. Let's remember, Gale is the only visible enemy right now. And it seems as though the casters have noticed jumping from the high ground, blindness being cast on Gale again, but it does not connect. The hastened status of Balthazar has ended. He just lost that last turn. Now we are going to see Kalark begin to rip and tear towards his direction. He emerges from the shadows with a hit onto one of the casters, completely disintegrating them into dust. We apparently don't have enough movement to make it further, so we're going to use a cunning action dash. As we reach the top of the platform, we deliver a gut punch to Balthazar, and Kalark ends his turn. Lae'zel, moving from the shadows now, sees the apostate defender in front of her. She crits it for 50 damage. She moves forward again to see another skeleton, who she misses this time, but with great weapon master, slices into pieces. With the rest of her turn, she continues running towards Balthazar. We see Astarion leave the shadows as well, and as he moves forward, a healing word cast up to level 2 placed upon Kalark. That is all that will help sustain him in this turn. Never mind, I take it back. We're also going to throw a superior healing potion towards him. That is an almost, well, I would say 2/3 health Kalark moving up that ramp now. But we are not done. We see Gale shadow step forward and cast a level 3, level 4 fireball. If he can get the aim right, it might be possible to skip damaging Kalark and hit that skeleton too. Oh no, I don't think it is going to be possible. All right, so we'll just send this over to our good friend Balthazar. You see how it's snapping on the stairs? It really doesn't want me to cast it up here. Oh, it knows I'm close. Can I get the pixel? That pixel will hit him, but not hit Kalark. Yep. So that's a decent amount of damage, almost 40. Did not break his concentration because the cloud kill is still active on the other side, but he is hurting. The confusion of the apostate doesn't help us this turn. In fact, more ranged attacks coming down from above. The blindness being cast on Lae'zel does suck. That does suck. We might have to do something about that. Cloud kill being cast on my party. Oh my god, he found the pixel too. Darkness concentration has been broken. I'm just going to do a toppling attack on Balthazar. If he lives, we're going to punch him in the stomach until he's dead. I'm then going to move towards the concentrating on blindness caster, who now lost their life as well. Lae'zel moves forward God, I can't talk at all. Moves forward towards the apostate. There it is, cutting him into pieces. Do you want to jump up to the high ground? I don't think that's necessary. We are going to see Astarion from the low ground shoot off both of his crossbows at the librarian, taking them down. And now with Balthazar dead, the main threats of this fight have also fallen. We only have a level 1 cast left. What do we think can kill it? Firebolt has the highest chance of rolling above our damage threshold, but no. No, we're good. One more shot. We can take it. Cutting words, he rolled another natty 20. Kalark jumps up to the high ground, sick of being hit with critical hits, and punches the skull of that skeleton clear off of them. And the fight is complete. But that does leave one problem. What do we do with the angel locked in the middle? Allied undead within 20 feet are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. Phenomenal upgrade if you are a necromancer. Let's go see. Maybe Astarion should talk. Maybe the face of the party needs to be the face of the party.
A valiant performance. I admit, my heart lit like a full moon when you struck down that cadaver.
Yes.
Why betray your kinsman? Why turn your ire on he who sent you here? Go on, Sharon. Speak.
Well, here's the fun part. I'm a double
The
agent.
Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the NIGHTSONG. But are you the one supposed to wield it?
I'm familiar with the Lady of Loss, but I serve a more competent deity. I am no Sharon.
A servant of the Dark Lady would never disavow her. Perhaps I named you false.
I am Astarion, and I need to kill Ketheric Thorn.
Then your task is done. Lay a hand upon me in camaraderie, and I will be free.
Is that all it takes?
That and nothing more. So certain was Balthazar that I had no friends in this place. Oh, how he taunted and cajoled. But if you are a friend, you can be my salvation.
Well, what will happen when I do?
I will be freed from these shackles. Ketheric will be made mortal. And then, lo, then I will run him through until he's dead.
That sounds like an excellent plan. But how exactly are you the source of Ketheric's invulnerability?
This cage links us, like a parasite's fangs to its host. I am immortal. While I am trapped here, so is he. Free me, and Ketheric will bleed.
Could I be immortal? Why isn't that an option? Why isn't that a thing? Why can't we just link this to me? I go stop the Absolute, and then after I kill the Absolute, I let you out. That's the perfect plan. Astarion, after contemplating for a while, walks forward and lays a hand upon the cage.
Yes. Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selûne, mother of the so-called NIGHTSONG. The NIGHTSONG is no more!
What an epic scene, dude. Of course, this is new for our single-player run. Unfortunately, Zen didn't get to see this. I want wings! Can you give me wings like this? Imagine a flying Kalark in all of its glory.
I am resplendent. It is your turn, my friend.
To fly?
You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And the Moon Maiden will provide.
What?
Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Ready for... to get out of this place? Absolutely.
Oh, we'll do more than that, my friend. We're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
Yeah! That is such a cool exit. How do we leave the magic area, though? Do you think the portal's just open at the top? She's just going to that rock over there? We have received the Moonlight Glaive. This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 20 feet. Very cool. Has an extra reach on it and does some radiant damage. That seems like a very interesting weapon. Well, our party... Wait, Clark? Clark was like, wait a minute, I still see more. Look, the vines of the curse are slowly being removed. Salune is basking us in her glory. And Jaheira picks up her scimitars, dude.
Powerful ally today.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, dude.
Mortal no longer. He will know true death at our hands.
Our party is going to exit the Shadowfell. Does this bring us back to Last Light? I'm trying to remember, or are we just... Oh, we're outside of the area. So now, can we go to Last Light and light the fires of Gondor? Let them know?
Who was that streaking across the sky?
It was... I found an empty sarcophagus. No, we're not going to tell her that we know she was dead and then came back. Her name is the NIGHTSONG! An immortal Ketheric had trapped within the Shadowfell.
An immortal. But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
I'm not ready. I'm going to go to sleep first. That's going to do it for today's episode, everyone. We are bringing the fight to Ketheric next time. I hope you enjoyed us saving the NIGHTSONG. That's a lot more upbeat of a way to end an episode, let me tell you. Hopefully nothing happens as we go to bed. I'm going to auto-select this. Any weird cutscenes?
Don't say a word. Just listen.
Lae'zel? Yes. Okay. I'm going to do as she says and listen.
A parasite grips my mind. My own people hunt me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment.
What do you mean?
You.
Oh.
My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in. Uninvited.
Why does this sound like you're about to attack me?
The ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Sacrifice us too. There is only one way for you to prove it.
What way? What? Wait. I don't want to get this wrong. I need to think about this. Would Githyanki say they love each other? Lae'zel, would I prove it by continuing to show you my enlightened brain and slaying our enemies in the coldest blood possible? I mean, it's been working well for me so far.
A fine sentiment, but I require more. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me. Bleed with me. Bruise me so that you might possess me.
Okay. Galar gets up immediately.
Best me.
Are we in our night gear? Because, Lae'zel, this isn't fair. You were full fucking health.
Best me.
Oh. We're good. Oh, God, please don't smite me. Please don't smite me. Please don't smite me. Please don't smite me. Fuck! 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 Sit the fuck down!
You are playing with fire, Chucky.
Did I do what you wanted? Was that good?
The Shadowfell. The...
Did I win? Did I win or did I hit her too hard? I can't tell. I'd like to talk about us.
I'm listening.
I'd like to kiss you.
Here. Now.
Yes!
If it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond.
Scowl and purse my lips. You hunger for me, yes? Don't deny yourself. That speech you just gave me, Lae'zel, I need a 16. Oh! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, roll again. 41!
Come, let me taste.
I can't tell if that fight went the way it should. Did you blow your kiss to me? Oh. My bruises still stink from our battle, Lae'zel.
Exquisite, isn't it? The pain is a mutual promise branded on our flesh and bone.
Hey, we will!
Inside your every wound lives my obsession. Inside my every wound lives your passion.
So what am I to you, Lae'zel?
You are Shak Vonash Du, source of my bruises.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. This got a little weird. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We are bringing the fight to Ketheric next time. Bruises and all.